Welcome back. Time for another build. So a couple weeks back, I built the real grade RX-78-2 version 1, kind of the OG one. And I got a lot of comments, people asking why I didn't do version 2. Really because the hobby store didn't have the version 2. So I grabbed what they had. But I swung by and they had the version 2 this time. So that's what we're building this time. This will be fun. I'm curious version 1 to 2, what the differences are. I know a lot of people are saying it's a better quality and everything, but it'll be fun to kind of put them together and see 1 versus 2, what it looked like. So we'll do the usual. We'll go over, we'll unbox it, do the time lapse of the build, show it off, and then I'll come back at the end and talk about it some. So let's get to it. Okay, let's see what we got here. Our usual decal sheet, the nice colors that of course you're going to get with this Gundam. And our instructions here. See what we got. What do they come in here? 27 pages plus decals. So our usual kind of real grade setup. This will be a fun one. I'll get to it and we'll be back when I'm done. All right, let's talk about this a little bit. First off, I wanted to thank everybody that commented on the version 1 review about the version 2. I wouldn't have thought to do these back to back like this, but it's really been an enjoyable thing to do. So it really makes it easy to compare what the version 1 was like versus the version 2. So as far as like typical kind of stuff, the instructions are really straightforward. A few little vague spots, but I mean, that's typical of Gundam instructions, right? Fit and finish on this thing is amazing, right? I mean, there are 0 loose parts here. If you've watched the version 1 video I did, if I'd done this, I'd have been picking half of that sucker up off the ground, right? A lot of the parts going together have a really nice click to them. And little things, right? Like this little armor cap kind of piece here, it actually pushes on and then twists and locks into place, which is a really nice little touch, right? Because a lot of them, they just kind of push on, they're kind of friction fit, and that's something that kind of tends to fall off a lot more. Articulation wise, this is actually one of the few Gundams I've really been able to get into the one knee kneeling pose where it will just sit there all on its own, right? So nice articulation, right? I mean, we're talking like full on 90-degree bends, arms, legs. And the motion itself is that really nice combination of it's tight but smooth. So whatever position you decide to pose him in, he's going to stay there. Just overall, super happy with this one. Of course, the question always is, right? If somebody comes to me and asks, I'm going to say 100%. If you've got a V2 you can get a hold of, do it. You will love it. Be a great addition to your collection. And it was just a blast to build. So, anyway, keep the comments, the feedback coming. I always enjoy seeing people recommending other Gundams and things like this that I just wouldn't have done without the comments. So I really appreciate that. And thanks for watching.